Hello everybody and welcome back to Season 40 of the Pichu London Cup Series. Today we're here at Indianapolis Motor Speedway for the running of the Big Machine Vodka 400 at the Brickyard. On the pole for the race will be the 36 of Cody Smart, and alongside him will be the 99 of Pichu. Row 2 is the 6 JD Figueroa and the 66 of Carter Friesen. Row 3 has the 48 Cassidy Reynolds and the 11 of Ethan Sale. And row 4 is Chris Leone, the 42 and 37 Anthony Then. Rounding out your top 10 will be the 1 of Alex Hawkins and the number 10 of Unleash Your Quillies. So, we're back from our all-star break from Eldora Speedway, and it was a crazy one in Eldora. And the winner of the all-star race was none other than Maxwell Smart in the 95. He'll be starting in the 22nd position here today, as we only have a handful of races left until we get to the playoffs here in Season 40, so every position matters at this point. And 2 part-time drivers will run here at the Brickyard, the 40 car of Katie Lynn Bexford, and one other car. Let me try to find that one other car. Just give me a second, I'm going to try to find the other car. But the 40 car, Katie Lynn Bexford, she's returning for another race here at the Brickyard in Indianapolis, because it is the Brickyard, well, they call it the Brickyard 400 sometimes. Now it's called the Big Machine Vodka 400. And Shane Golodex is the other part-time driver in this field in the 96 here today. So here's the rest of the field, by the way, starting, in case if you're wondering, and what schemes they'll be running here in today's race, as we're about to go trackside for the command. And here we go, folks. It'll be a 24-lap race because it matches Jeff Gordon and William Byron's number. And Jeff Gordon was dominant here at the Brickyard. So I figured, why not? Let's have fun with it. And one car off the pace. Dylan Kroom is off the pace at the start of the race. And so he's on pit road before the green flag waves. 24 laps, like I said, Indianapolis, as the race for the playoffs begins. And a lot of drivers without wins this season are looking to get in the playoffs by winning the next couple races. Very important, these next couple races will be before the playoffs for these guys to win and get in. And here we go, folks. Green flag's about to wave at the Brickyard. We'll see, we'll be kissing the bricks in Season 40's running of the so-called Brickyard 400, or Big Machine Vodka 400 at the Brickyard, as it's now called. And we are green in Indianapolis. And a good start for the 36 car of Cody Smart. He's off to a good one, as Ethan Sale is going to be right behind him. Let's see if the Indianapolis track is going to provide some excitement here in this race here today. Going to be running 24 laps around this track and around the legendary Indy Motor Speedway. And Ethan Sale just took the lead on lap 1. The 11 car just went away, takes the lead. Chris Leone into second as well. Oh, Pichu trying to get through third. They're all trying to get Cody Smart now. And JD Figueroa in the top 5 as cars are getting loose, but in the back. I just saw Giovanni Castillo nearly get turned. Now he's really close, 3 wide with the 88 of Max Bailey. Oh, he's really trying to squeeze through there. Oh, bumper to bumper. Now they're locking bumpers again, and somehow the 18 isn't spinning. Oh man, that was a close call there. Still tight now with Alexander Rowe on his side, and he's having a little trouble getting out of it. And now he spins. Oh, he just spun now, and two other cars wrecked, with John Gilbert and Riley Spurlingtube. His car was just running all over the place in the last lap, and no surprise, he just got turned to bring out the caution. And the 20 car just came off pit road. Must have been a small issue, but thankfully though for the team, they got it fixed even though they lost 2 laps on the fix. And Ethan Sale is going to lead the field to the yellow flag, with Chris Leone drafting behind him. So there we go. Ethan Sale leads, and we'll see if he comes to pit under caution, and sure enough he does. And Pichu stays out. He'll take the lead with Cassidy Reynolds right behind him. So these drivers stay out, and Ethan Sale is going to restart in the top 10. So they're going to go on a different strategy from the looks of it, seeing if they could make a splash here in the Brickyard. By the way, Pichu's a former Indy 500 winner. I thought I mentioned that. So he's trying to win the Brickyard 400 as well, along with his many achievements. And he won earlier this season, also in New Hampshire. So he would love to get this to get another victory here in season 40. He's making a comeback, by the way, in victory lane this season. After the last couple seasons, he has not won races there. But now he's making a comeback of sorts, and he's leading the pack again to the green as we restart on lap 8. And Ryan Durrani takes the second spot from Cassidy Reynolds, and here comes Christian Russell and David Bazuki. And the 20 car is a lapped car. He just came off pit road just before the drivers took the yellow. And there you see Pichu's leading, and here's Russell and Bazuki. And now 11 car standing behind in 7th place. He came to pit road under the caution. So we'll see if his strategy is going to work later in the long run. And these guys in front of him have not pitted, including the leader Pichu, and they haven't pitted in front of him. So how will this work out, and how will the pit strategy work here in Indianapolis? Sure is going to be it's going to be interesting to see how this will play out. Top 2 pull away. What a start for them. Pichu and Durrani. It's all about them for now. But again, they have yet to pit in this race as they stayed out during the last caution period. And now JD Figueroa is going to try to get in the top 5, trying to take the spot away from Russell. And there you see the 99 with a huge lead, a little bit of a big lead, a big gap between first and second. Otherwise, only had 1 caution so far at Indy and Indianapolis at the Brickyard, and these guys have been keeping it smooth for the most part. The only caution so far came from Giovanni Castillo. Got turned around there in the back of the pack with 2 cars wrecking with him. Thought I'd like to point out that, in case if you haven't heard, the Xfinity Series in NASCAR, they're going to run in the Indianapolis road course. Oh yeah, which gets me wondering. Maybe I should do a road course race in Indianapolis. What do you guys think? What are you guys thinking of doing a road course race at Indianapolis for some form for the Cup Series? The ones I have, though, won't fit all 40 cars. I do have the Indianapolis updated road course, but they won't fit all 40 cars in the field, so probably going to have to make that as an all-star race venue or an exhibition race venue of some sorts. Not sure. Well, what do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below on what race do you want me to do in the Indianapolis road course for the Cup Series next season. It'll definitely be on the schedule for next season if I like your ideas. So let me know in the comments below. And David Bazuki comes to second, but as expected, the leaders in front are coming down to pit road. So, no surprise, the leaders come down, and the 11 car just took the lead from JD Figueroa. It's like Figueroa was in another gear there, or he must have been a very slow car, must have not gotten the communication right to get on the pit road. But the pit stop cycle around as expected, and the 11 car is out in front. So, no surprise that they have to come to pit at this halfway point, but the question is, will just one pit stop be enough to win this race? Clark McKee's in the second, and JD Figueroa is in the third spot already. Nathan Sale, I believe he was one of the winners earlier this season, so he's looking to get his second win of season 40. He's done pretty solid, and for the 11 car, he's had some pretty nice finishes early on in season 40, and he's making a name for himself again, as he's right now in the lead. But Clark McKee just right behind him, he wants the lead, and here he comes. 52 takes the lead away as he's trying to get in the playoffs with a victory. Cars are coming off pit road right now. Things are getting really congested now. It's going to be really down to whoever makes it through the lapped cars. Figueroa's trying to make a comeback as well. Here comes the 6. Oh, 52's getting held up a little bit. Oh, wow. And now the drivers are pitting again. More cars pitting. So I guess one caution, one stop isn't enough. One stop's not enough, apparently. And the 52 leads. With 11 laps remaining. 52 gets by the 48. The lap traffic. And now the 6 car is trying to do the same. One more car out of pit road. There's double zeros out of pit road as these guys enter and are in front. Who's out first? Let's see who's going to come out first during the stops. It looks like it's going to be a race in the back there. And looks like they're not pitting, so the 11 car's out first. 11 cars out first off pit road, but the 52 still hanging on the lead. And now he comes to pit road now, so the cycle is going to be complete on this lap as a handful of cars have pitted, and Katie Lynn Bexford is ruled as the leader. Katie Lynn Bexford is the leader in that 40 car in a part-time role, and she's trying to win again in a part-time ride. Wouldn't that be exciting? Handful of cars leading behind her as they're trying to navigate through lap traffic as the cars are coming off pit road. And now the 15 just blocked the 9. That's going to be crazy. That's going to be disastrous right off the bat. Looks like the 40's finally coming down pit road, and here she comes and leads the rest of the field with her. So there she goes on to the pits. And all these cars just got their laps back. 40's on the pit road now. Leaders are coming down, and I'm not sure who will lead after these set of stops. 10 laps to go. And there's the stripe here with 9 laps to go, and the 40 officially led that lap. We'll see if the other field will cycle through this pack. And from the sounds of wow, close call there. Now they're coming off pit road. And here we go, folks. This could be for the race right here. And there goes the pack. There they go. There goes the hungry pack of cars. 38's going to be the leader likely. That's Ryan Durrani in front. So there goes the other cycle of cars, and that might have been the battle for the lead right there. And Ryan Durrani's out in front. The 38 car leads. I think it's the 38 car leading. I'm not sure, but when it cycles out, he might be the leader. Eight laps to go here at Indianapolis. Let's see if the 38 is ruled as the leader. And it looks like he is. So I was right, and Ryan Durante is in front. 38 car with a big lead over a second ahead of the pack right now. And I'm sure Pichu is going to try to do everything he can to catch that 38. And like I said, Pichu's a former Indy 500 winner, and he would be in a very, very elite group if he wins this race, winning both Indianapolis and IndyCar and in the stock car. David Bazuki in third place, running smooth, trying to gain ground on the pack along with the 99. There's a big battle in the back there, folks, between Dylan Kroom and Christian Russell, and Kroom's not even on the lead lap. And I think Kroom is making it real hard for these guys to gain ground, but Shane Golodex, he's having a phenomenal run in 6th place, also in the part-time role. He's running 6th. Looks like they're going to let the 20 go. They're going to let the 20 go. And now David Bazuki's trying to close in on the 99 for 2nd spot. But these two are letting the 20 go. They're not going to let the 20 be a factor and ruin their momentum. 96, though, what a run he's having. He's trying to run a top 5 finish in a part-time role, which would be very impressive for the team. And here's the battle brewing on for Christian Russell and Shane Golodex, and Golodex trying to find the right time to make a pass. Just 6 laps remain at Indianapolis. The lead is over a second for the between 38 and 99 right now, and these guys are really not trying to pass or something. I think they're saving it for later, or trying to save it for last, because they know how tough it is for this track to make a run for it. Now 5 to go, and looks like the 96 looks a little low. Looks like you might have a lane right here. And here he comes. He's finally going to try to do it. This is the battle for 5th. And there he goes. 96 takes the 5th spot. And look at the run by the 88. He just took it away from the 43. A big run there for the 88 car. And he takes the 6th spot from the 43. Johnny Garner's going to follow him as well, along with the 48 Cassidy Reynolds. And now the 17 might be open to be passed, because Van Tracy Battle in 4th gonna have to try to fight off the lap car of Dylan Kroom. Just 4 laps to go, and Ryan Durante, he's running a smooth race right now. He's trying to end this race on a high note and get the win and get himself into the playoffs. And Ryan Durante's lead is exactly 1 second between him and Pichu. Dave Bazuki in 3rd, and now the 17 just got passed by the 20, leaving the door wide open for the 96 to make his move. Wouldn't that be interesting? They're all trying to follow in the draft. Here we go, coming to 3 to go for Ryan Durante. Oh, they're following the draft really, really wide, and Johnny Garner's really aggressive now. Oh boy, Durante's on pit road. He's out of gas. How about that? He runs out of gas, and now the top 3 pit. And the lead is in Van Tracy Battle's hands now. I just mentioned these guys were gaining on the 17, And now they're fighting for the lead and the win. What a shocking turn of events. Oh, I don't believe it. I can't believe it. I really cannot believe it. Oh my gosh. Anyway, 3 laps to go. 17's out in front. We'll see if Ben Tracy can hold on, save fuel to win it. These guys are all going to probably try to save fuel with them as well. We'll see what happens here. 17, the 20's in the way. The lap car of the 20's in the way, but will it be enough? And the 17 stays. Golodex is out of fuel. The 96 runs out of fuel. Oh man, that heartbreaker as the Cinderella run for the 96 car ends with him being running out of gas with 2 laps to go. Johnny Garner just took second. We'll see if he will gain on the 17. But we got to hope that 17. Well, only way you can catch up is if that 17 sputters. And right now the 17 is running smoothly. No signs of running out of gas yet. Boy, wouldn't this be surprising if the 17 wins here. I think Van Tracy Battle won earlier this season, so it would be a second win this season. And he's going to stay out. And these guys are going to stay out with them as well. And here we go to the white flag with 1 lap to go at the Brickyard. 17. I think he's drafting the 20 car just to get the save fuel. He's trying to draft that 20. And it's working. That draft from the 20 car is working somewhat as he's trying to save fuel by drafting the 20. So I think that's how he's been able to stay out for long periods of time and go for the run and try to go for the win. Here they come off the final corner, the 2 turns left. Will there be enough fuel in the tank for the 17 to win? And here we go down the final turn. And Van Tracy Battle looks like he's not going to run out of gas. It looks like he's going to make it to the end. And here he comes off the final turn, and Van Tracy Battle has just won the Big Machine Vodka 400 at the Brickyard. I mean, wow, that came down to fuel mileage for sure, and who knew? The 17 car, though, has taken the victory on fuel mileage. So the 17 wins it here. Van Tracy Battle gets his second win of the season in race number 17 for car number 17. So here are the final results from Indianapolis. As you can see here, the rest of the results. Dylan Kroom was the only car that finished a lap down because he started off on the wrong foot earlier in the race. But he did finish a lap down, though every car finished the race here at Indy. So hope you enjoyed our race from Indianapolis. Next week, we will be at Iowa Speedway. Back at the short tracks again for another great race at Iowa as we continue our run to the playoffs here in the Pichu London Cup Series. So until then, we will see you guys at Iowa.